I want you to get up right now and go to the window, open it, and stick your head out and yell, "I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore!"
Thanks for listening in. I'd like to talk for a short while about the good of growing old and about the gig economy from a personal perspective.
Do I get to be a part of this on camera?
Yes, you do, alter ego. But hold on a sec. For most people who are getting older, excepting those who are suffering from a catastrophic illness, negativity can still set in when they dwell on issues such as health and finances. So let me talk instead about the number one good of getting old: retirement.
My turn. Let me turn the page.
Let you do what the? Most people look forward to the joys of retirement. More freedom, less stress, more time to do the things we enjoy, things like that. But if there's one thing that both Regular Bill and I am glad about, is that we are no longer part of an increasingly cruel workplace and the gig economy. People getting older should thank their lucky stars that they have already or soon will escape the gig economy. What's the gig economy? Well, alter ego, why don't you explain it?
Thank you, Regular Bill.
Basically, in the gig economy, jobs don't just become scarce. They become very short-term in nature. They're here 1 minute and then they're gone. As a result, workers are now finding themselves facing a very winding career path. Also, they have to hold down more than one short-term job at a time in order to survive. Thus they, like the musicians that have long used this term, go from one gig to the next. Compounding this gig economy problem is another disturbing development. Libertarian companies like Uber absolutely claim that they don't hire employees, that they hire contractors. Contractors not quite like people who build houses, the kind that do any kind of work under a legal contract. Why do they do this? This way, they are not bound by law to pay minimum wage, provide benefits, or to ensure that their employees are properly licensed. That's the responsibility of the contractor, whether the contractor is a company or an individual. Add to that what has long been discussed: rapid technological advancement and the ever-shifting world economies resulting from otherwise beneficial trade deals. Thus, what we're left with when you combine all these things is a rapid race to the bottom. So, what does this all have to do with growing old? Well, if you are now or soon will be retired and you have provided yourself with a livable income, and that usually comes with advanced age, then that's good. However, it's not so good for those still in the workplace, especially those who are just starting out. Don't get this wrong. We're both in favor of capitalism, enlightened capitalism. A company has the right to cut its costs, but like an individual, it also has responsibilities. If companies like Uber, who have an otherwise innovative and sound business plan, continue to drive down the economic viability of their employees, and they are employees, then what we will be left with is a world filled with third-class citizens, like in third world countries. And if you think that's impossible, well, think back about 3 years and what you would have said if somebody told you that Donald Trump was going to become President of the United States. It's also to the advantage of companies to ensure they pay their employees at least a minimum wage, if not more. If they don't, then eventually people all over the world will not be able to afford their goods and services beyond basic food, shelter, and clothing, and in some cases, not even that. What we are saying, what this rant is about, is that we should all be working towards a level playing field, one that advances the well-being of both companies and individuals, both young and old. Before we go, let me introduce you to another benefit of getting older, from my perspective. This is Asta. She's 13 years old, and like me, she has arthritis. She can be a bit of a pain in the ass, but I love her very much. Before I was retired, I didn't feel comfortable about leaving an adopted pet at home while I work long hours. My former manager might dispute that long hours part. Oh, what's that, Asta? You want me to talk more about free trade deals, like the failed Trans-Pacific Partnership? That's a great idea, but let's save that for another rant. Do you want to go to Alter Ego? Here. Thank you, Regular Bill. Hello, Asta. Since you're still here, thank you for listening. Whatever your age, we wish you the best of good fortune in your life. And
Live long and prosper. Goodbye.